Artificial intelligence is driving innovation, reshaping workforces and transforming business models in real time. But as adoption accelerates, new challenges emerge. How to lead at scale, measure and govern responsibly in a fragmented regulatory landscape. What is the future and the business of AI? To discuss this, the Chief Executive Officer, CEO, and founder of Data Global Hub, Abisiga Mojeed, joins me on the news this hour. Mr. Mojeed, good to have you on TVC News. Let's discuss the future of AI. What are some of the most promising AI trends and technologies that you believe will shape the future?
Thank you very much for that. Good morning, everyone. So, some of the amazing technologies that I think will shape the future of AI includes AI agents, agentic AI, robotics, and the likes. Those things are really going to shape the future of AI in the sense that, I can see a future whereby humans will mostly not need to do anything or do little work because there are robots trying to help them with their daily task at home, with homework, or maybe with ironing clothes, with maybe cooking, with cleaning the house. We already have that already, but it's going to get more advanced. And then in terms of in the factory or maybe organizations or companies, where we should expect things like dark factory, whereby let's say some of all these companies that produce let's say some of these consumer goods, like they are going to have like a robot or maybe like a robot or a task bot that can help them complete some of the things that humans are supposed to be completing in the warehouse, and then it's going to be run in a very efficient way such that they would most likely put off light and the robots can actually see and complete the task in darkness, which means that there's no energy consumed, like while it is completing its task. It doesn't need light and stuff like that. And then it can run, autonomously without human intervention. I think that's where, that's what we expect in the nearest future. And I think it's already happening. For me, for example, I have a robotic cleaner. Yes, so it's already here with us, and in the nearest future, we'll see all this thing around us. We are going to be inside a car with robots, shaking hands with robots.
Yes, yeah. Mr. Mojeed, I'm actually very glad that you are not just talking about AI, but you are using AI, having an AI clean your space. That's incredible. But all of this still boils down to the economy some way or another. How do you think AI helped in boosting the economy in the past year, 2025? And if you could just make a projection into this new year that we're in.
Yeah, so AI, as we all know, like AI is impacting, so many areas, like in the industry, so many industries, like there's hardly no field that you cannot use AI. And once AI is impacting every industry and every sector, it will most likely affect the economy. Just like Mark Cuban said, we are expecting a future. He said that last year, but I think it's already happening already. We're expecting a future whereby we're going to have just a single person that is going to become a billionaire or trillionaire, and is running an entire company using AI agents and using all sort of AI and robots and things like that. So if we have that kind of thing happening, once a country are making efforts to boost like maybe AI education or make sure that is integrated in every aspect of the country, I think there will be a high tendency of having more billionaires or more, they'll be more productive, they'll be more rich, and indirectly that affects the economy. And I think so many countries are already implementing that. So many countries are already implementing AI education framework, where, you know, like right from
Mojeed,
right from crèche.
yeah, I like the sound of that, and especially the fact that you believe countries are already making efforts in that regard. But then I'm also somewhat concerned about the reports from the UNDP that the emergence of AI might actually cause a lot of divide, I mean, inequality among countries, because obviously you may not compare what is obtainable in the Pacific, you know, and the Asian countries to what is obtainable in some other parts of the country, because those other areas seem to be really advanced in AI. So what do you think Africa and Nigeria, for instance, should, as a matter of urgency, do not to be left behind?
Yeah, I would say at Data Global of my company, that's one of the things we are doing. So the goal is to basically make sure that every AI leader or anyone that is maybe like in Africa or Nigeria or that is from Africa or Nigeria, like, and they are running companies maybe outside of Africa, like they should come back and maybe give back to the society, like help in maybe educating people, or, you know, come up with frameworks that will help everyone in Africa actually upskill such that there's no knowledge divide. For us at Data Global, one of the things we are trying to do is to make sure that AI is accessible, like to everyone, you know, even in the grassroots. And then also we are working on trying to make AI, like the knowledge of AI, maybe news, like news, and maybe some content on AI to be broken down in a way that people from Africa or people from, you know, underdeveloped countries can understand it easily,
All right,
maybe
Mr.
in their own
Mojeed.
language, like maybe teaching AI in Yoruba or something like that.
That's incredible. Thank you very much. Abisiga Mojeed is the Chief Executive Officer and founder, Data Global Hub. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. Have a good one.
And as we continue the